Hello, Parallel-Preneur Powerhouses, and welcome to today's Nef Nugget. Well, I'll share with you at least one tip that will inspire you to act, activate your faith, commit to a plan and take action, and motivate you to move. And if you're a planner like myself and you've been ready, you would like to be ready before you get there. And you know at some point you may want to scale your business. Well, stay tuned because on today's Nef Nugget, I'll be sharing 7 ways to scale your business. So, number one, create a business plan. Now, creating a durable strategy, which includes your monthly sales projections and your milestone deadlines, listing out your target audience, ways you can approach them, your marketing strategies for your conversions. These are just some guidelines that can kind of keep you on track when you're creating this business plan. Also, do not forget to log your known and expected expenses. Your current expenditures will also kind of be like the baseline for you to kind of measure how much it will cost to scale up if you would need to, and make sure that document is relevant with all the details, or so you don't run into any cash flow problems, right? So just making sure that you get that document in place, that business plan into place, and making sure you're staying abreast and keeping it up to date at all times. Number two, you want to build a team. So that may look like hiring employees, that may look like hiring some contractors, um, you know, maybe just depending on what your business is like, and maybe an ideal or thought of like a franchise model as your operation scales. Just work towards developing a very comprehensive team of people with diverse skills, sets, as well as talents. Inform your team members also about all your expected goals, your expectations. Look after your team. Encourage them through regular meetings to understand to also by having these regular meetings, you can kind of understand what their pain points may be. Brief them on any key performance indicators to improve their overall performance, and do not foster any kind of employee burnout, or even if you have contractors, right? You don't want to burn them out either. So make sure that you don't have them taking on any additional roles that may lead to burnout. Maybe it's time for you to hire an additional contractor or employee, right? So that's number two, building a team. So number three, you also want to kind of reduce the cost of your services or the things that you need to kind of run your business. So reduce your material costs. You may need, if you need some type of equipment in your business, you may look at purchasing used equipment. You may look at hiring, labor that's within your budget. So you can kind of also reduce, wastage in that way as far as the labor is concerned for things that you may have to do. Compare your different vendor services or the different vendors that you may use in your business, choosing the most cost effective ones. Make sure you're using some effective online marketing strategies because generally a lot of them are free. Also, make sure if you do need to rent or have any equipment for your business, just depending on what type of business that you have, that you're negotiating the lowest possible cost that you can get. Also, just ask for any special rates with shippers if you use a certain vendor often. See if there's some kind of loyalty programs, maybe. Just find ways to kind of lower your overall costs to run the business, especially if you're thinking about scaling. Number four, you kind of want to optimize your service for your buyers, right? You want to make sure you identify who your target market is, learn how you can reach and sell them before you even need to scale, right? Make sure you're building your brand image, establishing your online platforms. Make sure you're creating valuable additives such as blogs or vlogs. I love to do the little videos. You might do articles, press releases. You might do some writing in some industry publications. And also kind of ask your clients for testimonials and reviews to kind of also build your credibility. Track the sources to get the most traction, forms to identify, and then also to identify any issues. So always be asking, how do they hear about you? And if they're having any problems going through your sales cycle or your funnel, then you can kind of fix those as well. Use the money that you save, by reducing costs to, help with your service and making it more streamlined, and invest in your customer service and your functionality of improvements and any features that you may need, or even investing in like training your employees or your contractors. Number five, you want to streamline your processes. So process and procedures should be in place. before you even need to scale up. So you should have, I have SOP, standard operating procedures. So you should have a step-by-step guide for how to do everything in your business that somebody could utilize that as a way to ensure that you constantly and consistently are producing the same result. Also break down your tasks down and assign the priorities. You want to automate because it takes automate because it will save you some time as well as money, and it'll boost your contractor's productivity. Also, if you can automate your billing, if you do billing or send out invoices to your clients, or so you make sure you automate that process. Any kind of customer support that you can automate to help with boost the customer service experience, make sure that you're doing that as well. Number 6, assess your finances and your funding. So scaling costs money, of course, right? It uses lesser investment, but it yields better returns. So scaling by using only reinvested profits may be difficult. So you may choose to bootstrap or be kind of self-sufficient, but that's not always possible. So you may need to apply for a business loan or get a line of credit from your bank or some other type of lender, or approach investors to fund the growth when you get ready to scale your business. The money you borrow will cost less than equity if you manage the repayments well. So carefully choose your repayment schedule, interest rates, or investor controlled option when you're thinking about assessing financing and funding. And number 7, the seventh way to scale your business is improve your marketing. So a lot of times as a parallel-preneur or small business owner, you generally rely on a lot of referrals or maybe like free online marketing campaigns. And you may need to supplement some of your marketing efforts as you scale. You may need to focus on organic marketing channels, such as SEO, search engine optimization, and your content marketing. Also, you want to optimize your campaigns to control your budget spending if you are running any kind of paid campaigns on any platform, and set realistic goals and track your campaign's performance as well. Any business growth requires elaborate planning for short-term as well as long-term business goals. These goals will guide you on the need for your investors, right? Or recruitment of those investors and automation that are relevant to your solutions. Scaling is attractive because of its returns, but you will face challenges. So stay efficient, avoid any errors by keeping your data and your processes streamlined, increase your customer retention, helps you use customers' feedback and suggestions for improvement as you do this. And I know that you can do this. So I've shared a lot of information with you today. So let me just recap the 7 ways to scale. Number 1, create a business plan. Number 2, build a team. Number 3, reduce your costs for your services. Number 4, optimize your service for your buyers. Number 5, streamline your processes. Number 6, assess finances and funding. And number 7, improve your marketing. And for those who don't know me, I am Nefateria Fonda. I'm the owner of Go Get It Inc. I'm a certified life, business, and sales coach for parallel-preneurs. Those are entrepreneurs who are building a business alongside their career. I help them get clear on their ideal client, get confident in themselves as well as their services, so they can get cash into their business and they can turn their side business into a thriving income and eventually take the leap of faith into full-time entrepreneurship. So if you would like to work with me, then you can go to my website at www.gogetit.com and click on the complimentary consultation and fill out the form, and you'll get on my schedule immediately. All right, until the next time, be profitable and be blessed. Bye for now.